Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back with a new episode of When I First Heard. Let's get into it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Kim A, and I'm back for another episode of When I First Heard. I'm happy to be back, and I vow to be more consistent, okay? I know life be happening for everybody, so it's no excuse to be going for such a long time. So, how are y'all doing? What's good? I miss being on here. I was actually trying to hurry up and find like a song that I wanted to dedicate this episode to. I had so many different options because, of course, there's so much music out here. But I just had to go with a song that really, 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 it does something to me. Like, I say that about like every song that I talk about on here, I know. But no, seriously, this song, it's old, but it's in my heart, it's such a classic. It's a classic, period. But in my heart and my soul, I just wish I was at least 21 at the time when the song came out, maybe 18, sneaking the club. Just to experience the party, the vibe, the oh my God, just the shenanigans. I know it was a lot going on in the club back then. Um, just disco and fun times. And the song that I'm referring to is La Freak by Chic. La Freak was released in 1978 by the band Chic. It was Chic's third single and their first Billboard Hot 100 and R&B number one hit song, which is pretty big. That's big. Of course, they have Good Times. Mm-mm. These are the good times. Mm-mm. Leave your cares behind. Yeah, that's them. They also achieved 7 million sales from this song. And it scored number 7 in the UK singles chart. Pretty big, pretty amazing, written by Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers, legends, period. They have so many classic songs, their resume is stretched long. What I love most about making podcasts about different songs is the behind the scenes story about how the song came together, the story of the artist, collaborating with the producer and things like that. Like I went on YouTube to watch Nile Rodgers, the creator of the song, and he's also in the band, discuss the story about how it all came together, talking about New Year's Eve in 1977. He and Bernard Edwards, they were basically refused entrance to Studio 54 in New York City. And at the time, Studio 54 was this big disco club, just the who's who, like they would be there. So Niles basically told a story about how Grace Jones invited them out to the club, and due to her not notifying the security at Studio 54 that they were there, like basically he didn't believe Niles, and he didn't believe them, and he told them to F off. And basically, the song was born from that night. Them being refused entrance at Studio 54. And if you listen to the lyrics, they mention Studio 54. Um, and instead of them saying like F off because they knew it wouldn't get radio play, they decided to go with Freak Out. And at the time, the Freak Out was like a dance back then, like a big dance. So he was like, that would be genius if we would to do a song about that night, and instead of saying F all, we would do a freak out. And it's a dance. Like, let us put people on, even though they never told people how to actually do the dance. And he made jokes about that in the YouTube video. So basically, the doorman slammed the door in their face and told them to F off. And Niles and Bernard, they took that energy and they decided to go and make a song. And I mean, they made history, like legit making history, reaching number one on the U.S. charts, selling more than 6 copies. and it was I believe it was the best selling single ever of Atlantic's parent company, Warner Music, until Madonna came out and released Vogue 1990, according to Wikipedia. Okay, so yeah, La Freak, they really snapped. In 2018, they were selected for preservation in the National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress. Okay, the song is just like it's big and it means a lot to like the culture and everything like that. And I never knew. I'm sorry, I'm sick a little bit. You can hear it in my nose, but I never knew that Niles Rodgers were like that. He was behind Diana Ross's "I'm Coming Out," and you know it's crazy. Initially, I was going to cover that song for this episode, but I wanted to like get La Freak out because man, that song it means so much to me. Diana Ross's "I'm Coming Out" means a lot to me too, but I constantly like randomly hear La Freak, and I was fascinated by his story. Niles Rodgers, I was fascinated by his story, so I wanted to do this. And I know you've heard the song before. Have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us. I'm sure you'll be amazed. And be fun to be had by everyone. It's up to you. It surely can be done. Okay, I messed that part all the way up. Young and old are doing it. Why can't I get the beat? It's called a freak. They're doing it night and day. Allow us, we'll show you the way. I freak out. Freak out. Yeah. That's it. Just come on down to 54. Found your spot on the floor. I freak out. And that's that lyric that I was talking about. Just come on down to 54. They were like, okay, we can't get in. Okay, let's put it in the song. Come on down to 54 if you're gonna have fun. And I just love how Grace Jones had so much grace. Like she really, I believe she saw the talent and she knew what was up with them. And I think that was pretty dope to have a Grace Jones story in general. But they put like so much into this song. It's the instruments for me. Like I'm telling you, recently, was it last season or this? It had to be last season, the snowfall. Was it last season? I can't even remember. When they attended Rome. Oh my God, is his name Rome? Louis and Jerome. What am I talking about, Rome? Louis and Jerome. Louis. That was my Franklin voice. So, Louis and Jerome's wedding, when everybody ended up eating all of the edibles at the reception, nobody knew. And when La Freak came on, y'all, instantly my heart just it began to smile. When I tell you that song makes me so happy, and just to see the mood that it puts everybody in instantly. Like all you need to hear is that freak out. Like that alone will put you in a good mood. I'm telling you. When I saw it on Snowfall, I'm like, oh my God, who scored this music for tonight's episode? Like, they really snapped. Like, I was super excited, and I just really, I wish I can be, I wish I could have been in the room, in the parties, at the club, at the picnics, at the Freaknik. No, I'm just playing. But, like, just at the hot spots where the black people were having fun, dancing, just having a funky, funky good time. I would have loved to been around just to be a fly on the wall. I didn't even mind being a fly. Like I didn't have to be a main character. I could have been a fly. I just wanted to experience it because I know it was a time. You can't tell me that they weren't getting down like jive turkeys. Like I'm talking like this is the 70s, it's the 80s, but no, it was released 1978, but disco started in the 80s, right? Right? Disco 80s, 70s. What was 70s? Okay, that's another topic. But yeah, I just wanted to be around and I love it so much. They made history. The song is still, like I just said, Snowfall just recently put it in the episode. It's still relevant. It still makes the people have a good time. It still makes me, as a 30-something year old black woman, want to experience that lifestyle, that disco lifestyle. Like I really, really did. I still do. I want to experience that. Like I want someone to have like an '80s party and just play nothing but the hits, nothing but the hits, nothing but the mother hits. Okay. Shout out to Jamie Foxx and get well, Jamie Foxx, for real. Like we need Jamie. Like we as a culture, his family, everybody, we really need Jamie. Like he means so much to black people, to the world in general. So get well soon, Jamie. And tell me what you think about this song. Like, do y'all have a certain time in music in the world? Like what decade, which decade I should say, would you have loved to been a part of? Whether it be 70s, like 80s, 90s, like which decade you wish you could have experienced? Like as like a as an adult. Not well, as a like yeah, an adult. 18 and up, 18 to 21. Which decade you wish you could have been a part of just to like experience a party, like a picnic, a family reunion, just let me know. Just in terms of music alone, like because the music when that song was released, it was just a time that you would have loved to witness. Like seeing Juvenile and Cash Money drop Back the Thing Up. Like I know it had the streets going crazy. Like for real. Like what's your song that you think shook the decade up? Shook its decade up, I should say. That's a good question. No matter which decade you choose, what song do you think shook its decade up? No matter what genre, just let me know. I would like to hear that. Like I feel like that's a good question, right? Right. Okay. Let me get off. I promise I will be back next week because I love just talking about music and production, into music, like how music gets like created, the conversation to bring a song about. Um, yeah, talk to me. Follow me on Instagram, Kim A K Brand. Follow me on Twitter, Kim A K Brand. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kim A. Green Means Go. I promise I have content coming. I'm not afraid anymore. Did you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore. In my Kevin McAllister voice. I'm not afraid anymore. So I'm dropping content. I know so many critics out here with no credentials, but y'all gonna have to critique me, okay? Because I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I mean, I gotta do that song next. I really wanted to do Diana. I'm doing it. But I'm coming out. And I want y'all to know. I'm gonna let it show, okay? So follow me. Let me know your favorite song from which decade, okay? Kim A.K. Brand. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. And be safe. And have the faith. Everything gonna work out good, okay? See y'all.
That F word, so we changed it to freak off, freak off. And it was terrible. It was so bad. It was ridiculous. We were forcing it. We were trying to make it work. And then all of a sudden the light bulb moment came to me. And I went, dude, you know there's a new dance called the freak. And my man said, yeah, my little kids are doing it. I said, why don't we change this from a negative song into a positive song? Like, let's make it about the dance. And he said, cool. So we wrote, as I said, it's nonfiction with fictional elements. The whole rest of the song is all fictional elements because we had no idea how to do the dance, but we made up a song about this dance that we didn't even know about or how to do, but we knew it existed. So we say, have you heard about the new dance craze? Listen to us, I'm sure you'll be amazed. Big fun to be had. We do everything except tell you how to do the dance. We even say, allow us, we'll show you the way. Aw. The freak, say chic, freak out. Aw, freak out. So that's what we did. We made up a song about a dance we didn't know how to do.